That was Sherlock Holmes Theme. This is Cover Guitar Tabs, and today I will teach you how to play this legendary song on the guitar. First, we're going to play the E minor chord, and we're going to play the first bass note and the middle notes, and then the second bass note and the middle notes. So it will go like this. On top of this, we are going to play with our remaining 3 fingers. We're going to play the melody, and the melody goes like this. So mixing these two together, you will keep your middle finger and ring finger in the same place, and you're going to play the melody with your 3 fingers. So like this. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to do this. It took me some practice to really get it down, but it's definitely doable. And the rest of this section of the song is going to be easy, because now we're going to play the A minor chord, and the only melody that we play on top of this is this. That's all. So we're going to play the A minor, same finger picking pattern, so like this. And adding the melody notes on top of this, it will sound like this. Easy. So going back from the beginning, we start with the E minor. And we end with the A minor. Now, the next line is also going to be an A minor, but our placement of our fingers is going to be different. Why is that? Because we need to play this note in the melody, and if we have our traditional A minor placement, then it's going to be very hard to reach that note without breaking our fingers. So what we're going to do is we're going to place our index and our middle finger like this, and we're going to forget that the first fret of the second string ever existed. We're just going to place it like this, play the finger picking pattern, and play the melody notes. So it will sound like this. Right, and because we place our fingers like this, we have our pinky and our ring finger free to actually play the melody notes for us. Now, to finish this section of the song, we finish it with an E minor chord, with the only melody note being this. So we're going to do this. And that's the entire first section. So we'll play it one more time and you can play along. And then we go to the next, more challenging section. So that's the first section, that's the easy section. And as I said, now we're going to do the more challenging section. And why is it more challenging? Well, that's because the melody itself is more difficult to play. In the melody we have a lot of hammer-ons, hammer-ons in combination with pull-ups, and it requires a lot of speed. So the melody goes like this. But we also want to continue playing our bass notes. So that's what makes it a bit more difficult, okay? But we're going to start with E minor again, just the same way as you played it in the first section, and we're going to play the melody. So we're going to do this with the hammer on, and then we go to the E minor, a second bass note, right? Because we want to keep doing this. Now, instead of the traditional E minor placement, we are going to use our index finger on the second fret of the 5th string, because that gives us the freedom to use the middle and the ring finger to play the melody notes. If we did the traditional E minor placement, then we only have our pinky to do that, and that's effing difficult, okay? You want to have your your middle finger and your ring finger free, because that's more easy and that's more enjoyable to play. So then, putting these two together and playing the bass note, it will sound like this. Yeah? Then we're going to go over the A minor again, and this one is easy. We only have the hammer on and the bass note. Then we mix it up with an A chord, right? So no A minor, but an A chord. So with the same finger picking pattern. And then we finish the song with an A minor again. So we go. And you notice that I only play the bass note of the A minor. That's to make it a bit more easy. You can also play like the full chord to make it sound a bit fuller. But I found that to be very difficult, and I want to make a more easier version. So we only will play the bass note of the A minor beneath the melody line. So and as you notice, we finish with the same E minor chord that we also open the song with, right? So, and then I really like to do the last chord like strumming up to down to make a very dramatic effect, and then slap the 12th fret like the natural harmonics, slap really hard to create that last effect and to make it sound more professional. So now I will play the entire song from beginning to end, and then after that, class is dismissed, you're free to go. So let's go. So that's the entire video. I hope you found it insightful. I hope you learned something from it. If you want the tabs, they are free on my website. You can go check them out. And please let me know in the comments what video I should do next. If it should be a guitar lesson like this one, or if it should be a guitar tab. And also let me know the song. So thank you a lot for watching, and I will see you in the next one.